Hey y'all, this is your girl, Kandie Girl, and I have something special for you today. We are going to be cooking some seafood gumbo. That's right, we're going to be cooking some seafood gumbo. So I have my shrimp here. I have my chicken, baby. I have my crab legs. Oh yeah, it's going down. I have my blue crab. Sister girl even got some clams over here, honey. I got my vegetables over there. Got me a little fish too. And also what I got me some black pepper, some Creole seasoning. And I'm gonna make my own seafood stock. I don't know if I'm gonna try this one or not. I'll let you know. And also I have some Louisiana seasoning. Girl, you make sure you get those bay leaves. And if I do make my own roux, I think I'm gonna try with add a little butter and a little bacon. You know, everything's good with butter. So I'll let you know. But let's go ahead and get started. All right, so what you're gonna need 3 big pots. One, I'm going to go ahead and start my roux. I am gonna go ahead and use the bag, but I'm gonna give it a little twist. You're also gonna need another pot this size to start your seafood stock, and you're gonna need a big pot. This is gonna be the resting spot for your seafood gumbo. So let's go ahead and get started on the roux. So first I wanna go ahead and preheat my pan. I'm gonna go ahead and preheat it on medium heat. Let this go ahead and be getting hot. Cast iron skillet takes a while, and especially if you're using gas, I'm gonna go ahead and put in 5 cups of water. That's 2, well that was 2.5, sorry. I'm gonna put in 2.5 cups of water. That was 2.5. This is 2.5. And I'm gonna start by using 2, and just to see how many I need, then we'll go from there. And let that do its thing. We're just gonna let that hang out and come to a boil. And this is going to be my seafood stock. Let me go ahead and get my bacon on. I just want just enough to render the fat off the bacon. That's it. Since I got my grease, I'm gonna go ahead and add my sausage just to give it another depth of flavor. And I don't have a lot of stuff in my gumbo because my husband don't eat it, and I can only eat it for a certain amount of days. So I'm just making a very small batch. So it's not gonna be enough to feed, you know, 8 people or anything like that. It's just gonna be for myself. Oily. This is one of the most important parts. You're gonna keep stirring it. You're gonna keep stirring it and keep stirring it. And you're gonna keep stirring it. So I ended up adding maybe 2 tablespoons of oil, only to get it to the consistency like this. That was honestly about it. Do not leave this. Just like even with the regular, if you make the homemade roux, you know, do not walk away from your pan. You keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. And the same thing is for this. You keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Okay. So now you have that incorporated. And now we're gonna go ahead and add the vegetables. You're gonna go ahead and add everything to your housing pan. So in this pan, I'm gonna go ahead and saute my bell peppers, shallot, onions, and celery. You know, you got to get that holy trinity, the onions, bell pepper, and celery. And I added some shallots and garlic. You're gonna go in at the tail end. I say cook them for about 5 minutes or until they like a little translucent. So I'm gonna rinse off my chicken. I only got 4 little pieces, but I'm gonna rinse off my chicken and I'm going to season them. I'm going to season it with some Creole seasoning, and I'm gonna put this into the oven on 450 for about 30 minutes. Okay, so I've added my garlic. You do not want your garlic to burn. So let's go ahead and add in the rest of our ingredients. And you want this to come to a light simmer. I'm gonna go ahead and add my bay leaf and the rest of my seasoning. Just a little bit of pepper. It actually tastes pretty good. That pack has actual seasoning in it. The gumbo pack, it is a Cajun season, but it's not as spicy as I would like it. So I'm gonna use a little bit of the Louisiana seasoning. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add my chicken and let that fall apart in there. Let's add a little bit of cayenne. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and add our fish. It has been cooking for about 20 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and add our fish, pieces of tilapia. Okay, so now I have cleaned my crab. I'm gonna put this in. I'll leave this in. That's just my preference. If not, you can take it out. I have broken the crab up to like bite-sized pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and add my clams. I'm seasoning shrimp with some Tony Creole seasoning and pepper.